Hey guys, how are you? Jason here with the INKspired Life. Hope you're having an awesome day today. I just starting with the kind of overall cam here. Hopefully you can see me okay. Just want to test a couple things out. Let's test that. Let's test this. Perfect. All right, cool. All right, I'm just testing some camera angles out. Just had to move some things here electronically. Disconnect, reconnect, unconnect. All that fun connecting technical stuff. Anyway, I'm Jason with the INKspired Life. Hope you're having an awesome day. It is Wednesday, April 29th, 2026. Holy moly. This year is flying. It's going by so quick. So I'm starting with just kind of me on camera, but more importantly, just to show you kind of what's on the gallery wall behind me. So I'm changing it, adding stuff on there. You can see kind of the latest offerings up there. The one that really pops out as I look on screen is it's hard to point with, look, the Empire State Building one there. With kind of the orange and pink background. That really pops on camera. That looks really cool. I have some Brooklyn Bridge stuff up there, Central Park Bridge, the Domino's Sugar Factory, which I will definitely be visiting this summer. I'll head over there for a day and sketch. Got the Manhattan Bridge over here. It's hard to point. There we go. On there as well. Statue of Liberty, of course. Boom, up there. So yeah, so that's kind of what's on the gallery wall behind me. If you guys are ever interested in buying any of this artwork, there's a link here in the description. Check it out. You can go to my gallery or always email me, send me a DM, and say, hey, I saw a cool sketch. Do you want to sell it? So I would love to sell this artwork to you guys because I think it would be really, I'd love to see it in your house rather than in mine. I love it so much, but I love it more when other people appreciate it. All right, cool. So let's go to the desktop and see what we're gonna do today. I cannot stream to Instagram. I don't know why. Really weird. So sorry, Instagram friends. I hope you guys are all having a great day. So it is Wednesday, middle of the week. It's been a long week. Oh my gosh. Not a bad week, just a long week. Yeah. Do you ever have one of those weeks that go really fast but and slow at the same time? I think I've talked about this before. I'm stuck like in the vortex of time, but it's all good. All right, so here's what we're gonna do tonight. I think we're gonna sketch. I don't know. We might work on this for like a couple of minutes. This is Grand Central Terminal. I started last live stream. I actually took a day off yesterday. I didn't stream. And then I want to do a wonky fishing shack. I haven't done a fishing shack in a while, so we'll pull out the Soho craft paper sketchbook and we'll do some kind of a sketch in here to end the show. It's 8:30. I'm going to be over by 9 tonight. I'm tired and I have other stuff I need to do as well. Feel free to say hello in the chat. And yeah, hope you guys are doing great. All right. So this sketch here was inspired by Grand Central Terminal. And what do I want to do? I want to do anything to it. Yeah, I think I want to do a little something. I just want to add some horizontal lines here just to get, this is a like a beam across here. And I want to do some horizontal lines just so it reads a little bit more like a beam. I guess we'll use a creative marker. We'll try it with this with it. Hope you guys are doing great. Feel free to say hello in the chat. I always love to check in with you guys. Yeah, so these horizontal lines, I'm just trying to get to read this like beam to read a little bit more. And I don't want to do too much more than that. And I want to break out yellow. And then we'll maybe move on to a sketching sketching a funky, wonky fishing shack. That was tough to say. JLM is in the house. How are you? Hope you're doing great. You've been devoting time to continue education. I am fried. JLM, I get that. I totally get the. That's not working. I totally get the continuing ed world. As an architect, it's something I got to do. As a teacher, it's something I got to do. Let's just pull out some aqua, I think. So I get it. It takes a lot of time to do that. But keep up the good work, man. You got this. Cool. All right. I kind of like this the way it is. It's very simple. I think we're going to leave it simple. Simple's good. And let's go. I'm itching to do a wonky fishing shack. So I think we'll leave the NYC sketchbook for tonight. Usually I'd end up doing the sketching here, but we're switching it a little bit. I have one page ready to go. So we'll add to this probably tomorrow night or Friday. I'm thinking Friday night. We'll sketch in here. We'll add to our NYC sketches. I love the way these are turning out. This was the last one I did. This was mostly done on location at Grand Central Terminal, and it was fun sketching and doing this in person. Yeah, I'm smiling just because I'm imagining being there sketching right now. Loved it. So that was a lot of fun. But we'll say, see ya, NYC. See ya. Let's do a fishing shack. Loose, quick, wonky, fun. Tonight I'm using Soho Sketch craft paper. Why do I love using this paper? I'm so glad you asked. Because I love the color. I love its craft paper, right? It's like that brown paper, like a paper bag, kind of. And I love how the markers pop off the page. Check that out, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool, right? So I thought it'd be fun. Let's do a fishing shack tonight in our Soho craft paper book. I haven't done one in a while. So let's do it, guys. This is from my imagination. I'm just going with the flow. We'll see where it takes us. Let me zoom in a little bit. This is a pretty kick A Brooklyn Bridge sketch. I love this sketch. Look how the yellow pops. Let's zoom in a little bit. JLM says, been loving your shares from the back 40. That's awesome, but I have a question. Maybe because my brain is tired like yours. What is the back 40? What is the back 40? Just let me know in the comments. But I'm glad you're loving it. That's so cool. All right. Dun, dun, dun. I love this sketch of Grand Central Terminal as well. This was a fun one. To me, this has a lot of energy because look at the wavy lines. I'm looking for, I do have it. All right. I was just looking for something. Instagram people, if you're on Insta, you don't know I'm live streaming on Instagram. How can I make a quick post on there? It says, come watch me live on Instagram. Because I usually get people watching from there. What do we do? Let's just pick a picture. You guys are awesome. I'm sorry. I am posting on Instagram. For some reason, my software wouldn't stream to Instagram tonight. IDKY. It's just being silly. But yeah, let me know. this has a lot of energy and movement. I love the lines, how they're really kind of squiggly. For me, that's a way I love just showing energy of a place. Grand Central Terminal is energy. There are people arriving from trains, going to depart from trains, people meeting each other. This is a congregation of community. Grand Central Terminal is a congregation of community. So many things happen in this building. It is pretty dang amazing to just sit there and people watch. If you love people watching, go here. It's so cool. If you like Shake Shack, there's one here too. Pro tip. GLMS says, are you familiar with Strathmore toned tan, gray, and blue papers? Uh, I am, and I haven't really used them too much. I have used those colors. Actually, I have a Soho book. It's not Strathmore. It's Soho. It's gray paper in it. I'll show it on another show. But yeah, I like to sketch on different color paper. And you bring up a really good point. Sometimes we think we always need to draw or sketch on white paper, right? That's just our go-to. Here, this is white paper. Don't be afraid to sketch or, on different color backgrounds. That's one of the reasons I kind of love this craft paper. It shows colors unlike white would. They really pop. It's pretty cool, right? JLM Rock says, I'm a lurker more than front and center. The back 40s like the nosebleed teats. Oh, I got you. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you lurking in the background. That's cool. Any lurkers, it's always great having you. I understand if you don't want to say hello in the comments. That's cool. It's always fun, though, to see who's watching for me. I do appreciate y'all. All right. Just give me... I'm sorry. I just want to put this thing here. Okay. Okay. Really. All right. Done. This was just this perspective kind of sketch. But let's fast forward. I am talking a lot instead of sketching. You guys are like, who's like, come on, just sketch already, mister. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I didn't know what I had in here. All right. Let's start with the Sharpie. Again, this is just from my imagination. Let's go for it. I love wonky fishing shacks. I've been to Maine. I've been honored. I've been lucky and blessed to go to Maine. I don't know, a dozen times maybe. And I absolutely love seeing these old kind of fishing shacks. They're a testament of time, a testament of function, weathering. The stories, right? Think about the stories these buildings could tell from all the adventures they had seen. I'm really hoping. I would love to get back there this summer. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we can get back there this summer. I would love that so much. There's something about Maine that just rejuvenates. It rejuvenates my soul. New York energy invigorates my soul. It fires me up. It energizes me. Maine is the opposite. Maine just, it rejuvenates. It kind of replenishes and refreshes me. And I just love being able to go to different places and, just feeling in different ways and being impacted by these places. And I don't know if it's because I'm an architect, I'm more sensitive to my environment and surroundings and, the visual impact of structures. And we'll add some color to this as well, guys. Feel free to say hello in the comments. Would love to hear from you guys. All right, I like the way this is looking. Let's do some kind of like a rail across here. All right, cool. Let's throw some color on. I lied. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to put color on yet. I'm still sketching. Let's do some, I don't know, maybe some kind of boxes or crates over here. Stack them up. All right, cool. Let me show you how awesome these creative markers pop on this paper. So I got some here. I got some in my Sharpie Quattro. Love me some. It's nice that Sharpie and my Lockbee Quattro. Love my Lockbee Quattro. Boom. Of course, we're going to use some turquoise. I don't want to think too much about the colors. I'm just going to grab and go here with a few. And we'll see where it takes us. 8:46. I'm going to wrap up at 9. I'm going to use this. I like this orange color I just found in my color of stuff. Right? Look at how that color pops off. Pretty amazing. Yeah, so I thought it'd be fun just to do a kind of a wonky fishing shack. I know DB was watching the other night, and DB mentioned the workshops I had done with. We've done wonky barn sketching workshops, wonky fishing shack sketching workshops on Zoom. So I'm going to bring back some online Zoom workshops. Let's see. I'd like to do it in May and June in the summer. So maybe we'll bring back the wonky fishing shack one this summer. And let's see, we've done castles in the past. God, what else have we done? Castles, New York City, sketching. So cool. By the way, guys, I should start posting a link. I'm teaching a workshop in Brooklyn on August 1st. August 1st as part of Stationery Fest. I'm one of the many workshops happening, and I'm honored. It's going to be so dang cool. So I will get a link and start posting it. I would love for you guys to sign up if you're in the area. I'm going to be doing loose style sketching of New York City buildings. Hour-and-a-half workshop. It's going to be so cool. I'll bring creative markers and Sharpies and color pencils and stuff with me. I'll provide sketching paper as well. I'm super excited. I hope it's going to be, first class is limited to 15. I hope it sells out, and I really would love to sell out 2 or 3 or 4 workshops. That'd be so cool. But we're starting with 1. So I've never done it before, and it's a big deal. There are, I don't know, Stationery Fest, correct me if I'm wrong, but couple thousand people coming, that signed up to be at the fest. It's over 3 days. It might be even more people. I have no idea. But stay tuned for more info about that workshop. Upcoming online workshops, you guys can hang with me, do some Zoom with me, and I'll walk you through my sketch framework. And we'll just sketch stuff together. It's always fun. Maybe I'm biased. I think they're always fun. Edie's in the house. Edie, oh my gosh, good to see you. Edie, really good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Pyra, great to see you. You're back in the house. Good to see you. If I missed anybody, feel free to say hello. Are you doing a dock or pier or something? Oh, Edie, yeah. I'm just doing a wonky fishing shack tonight. My heart is kind of in Maine, feeling like I was in Maine right now, where I hope to go over the summer for a short visit. Would be awesome. But yeah, I'm switching it up from NYC to some wonky fishing shacks. Cameron, very good to see you. How are you? Cameron over on Facebook. Hey Cameron, I did not see your message. I know you sent a message about a referral or a reference. I didn't see it. I looked, so if you can post again or send something to me again, feel free. I don't know what the heck happened, but I did look for it the other night after you mentioned it to me. And I hope your critique went well. I think you had a critique coming up. Maybe it was your last one. I hope it went well, my friend. Cameron is going to school for architecture, and he's a former student. So I am honored and blessed to have had a student like Cameron in class. He's a very cool dude. Cool. This is fun. I'm loving this, guys. Yeah. You fished a few times when you were a young girl. You haven't caught anything, so you haven't fished since. It's too boring. I I'm not. I don't fish. I haven't fished in a long time either. I'm enamored and entranced by the architecture of fishing villages, seaport towns. Yeah, the more kind of industrial they are, the more I vibe with them. Yeah, so it's for me, it's all about the vibe and the atmosphere and the architecture. I mean, texture. This architecture. What the heck? Let's throw some green on. We're just having fun tonight, guys. That's what this show is about. We just like having fun. Who says you can't put green on top of red here? This is our happy little world. We can use red and green wherever and however we want. If it makes you happy, throw down some color. All right, that's me trying to be like Bob Ross. That's me in my Bob Ross mode. If it makes you happy, sketch it. Your parents took you to Maine for vacation. Beautiful state. Yes, Maine. Yeah, Maine is. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I've been blessed to have gone to Maine. I don't know, maybe a dozen times over my life so far, and to be honest with you guys, I know it's freezing and cold in the winters. I have often thought of retiring there, or at least in the more months going there. Yeah, I love it. This is cool. What am I looking for? I don't know. I'm just using the colors that I have here. Let's throw some white on here. Pyra, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I really love how white just pops on this paper. Right? Look at the color as I'm adding colors. It's just coming to life more and more. That's what's so cool about throwing down color. It just pulls different elements out, different shapes, some details without adding a lot of detail. I'll make it closer so you can see it. Yeah, Cameron, if you want to send it, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Your final's Friday. Good luck. Good luck, man. Fingers crossed. Actually, Cameron, my son was visiting. He's on the campus of NJIT right now. His friend goes there for engineering, and a couple of friends went to NJIT to hang out, walk around for the whole day, and now they're going to some kind of show or some kind of concert on campus tonight. So first time he's been there with his friend walking around. So he's at NJIT as we speak. You should visit South Street Seaport. Oh, Edie. Yes. Can you believe I shouldn't say never. I have not been to South Street Seaport in years. And I'm so sad. I am so, so sad. I'm so sad. The Tin Building is I guess it's closing. It's changing. It's going to become a balloon museum. I guess it had like the Tin Building had all these restaurants and things and a market, and now it's going to become, which is interesting and intriguing. It's going to be a balloon museum. I'm pretty sure that's legit. I don't think it was an April Fool's joke or anything I read. Yes, South Street Seaport is on my list, 100%. What color should I do these? These are maybe let's leave them black. Those are like electric power lines up here, swishing across or swooping across the top. Do electrical lines swish or swoop? Or am I just insane? They do none of the above. What color do I want to do the black? Do I want to do black? Let's try it. You know what? Let's just go for it. I just want to pull out these poles a little bit, these pilings. I'll do black, then I think I know it. I got a strategy. Who doesn't like a little bit of no doubt? I like no doubt. No doubt. I'm going to use black to outline. Look at, I'm intentionally just making my lines super wonky. It's the vibe I like, and it really lends itself to wonky buildings, having these wonky, wavy lines. So I'm intentionally just being extra kind of sketchy and loose with them. Oh yeah, I know what I want to do. All right, cool. When you are bad, you go to Mr. Next Architecture. No, it's architecture class, Cameron. Looks like more 3D and realistic in color. Yeah, right. I think that's interesting. Yeah, the colors make things pop. That's a good way to put it, Edie. That'd be a really fun museum. The balloon museum. Yeah, I think it's gonna be amazing. It'll be different for sure. I'm trying to think of balloon puns in my head. It'll be a poppin' good time. It'll be a poppin' good time. What the helium? What the helium? A balloon museum? That's a good one. What the helium? Oh, ding, 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 ding. I just thought of something. Let's break out some colored pencils now and add some. And we'll start to wrap this up. I just want to use some neon yellow to pop out some of these windows. What the helium? I like that one. I'm going to keep saying it until the show's over. Presumably a hot air balloon museum. I don't know. I think it's just like a balloon museum. It's a really good cue. I don't know the answer. Someone might have to do some research and dig online to find out more. I'm trying to think of other balloon puns. Oh my gosh, I am usually really good at puns, as Cameron unfortunately knows. My brain is like, My brain's so tired. You might like Art Graph watercolor graphite sticks. Oh, wow, it's funny you say that. I have Art Graph. Do I have one here? Let me even have one right up here. I have used Art Graph water soluble graphite sticks. I don't think I've used the color ones, but I've used the graphite one. I usually have one up here. I don't see it. I love the Art Graph graphite water soluble stick. That's a mouthful. I don't have any in here today, but I will try the colors. Excuse me, that sounds fun. I'm surprised I don't have one out here. It's all bueno. But yeah, thank you. I love when you always share tips and ideas. Thank you so much. We got to throw some chartreuse on here for Linda. Even if Linda isn't watching, it's all good. We're thinking of Linda because Linda is my green fan. She loves green. Check out the colors on this roof, by the way. I love those colors on the roof. Thank you, Edie. Thank you. I try. I know I'm full of a lot of hot air, but it doesn't stop me from trying with those puns. Purple. Need purple. 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 We got to put some purple in the windows. This is going to be a sign here. I don't know what we're going to write on it, but we'll write something maybe in white. These are supposed to be buoys. Not David. Oh, I unbuoyed them. I did too much. They can always fix it. This is a ladder going down to maybe there's like a rowboat or some kind of boat down below. This dock is pretty high up. Maybe it's low tide right now. That's one of the other cool things I love about like hanging out at like a seaport town is just with the tide rolling in and out. You know, I just imagine myself sitting on the dock of a bay. You guys know that song? Love that song. I just want to add a little bit of texture here. Let me zoom in. Hope you guys are liking this kind of wonky fishing shack. Little change from our NYC sketching. So I'm just adding layers of texture on here. I just want to give this roof a little more aging, a little more wear. A little bit of staining happening here. We'll even do the same thing on here. And maybe this one isn't in Maine. Maybe it's in a more tropical location, right? Because of the colors. So colors can take us to different places. I'm liking this, guys. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you like this wonky fishing shack? I'd love to hear from you. Dude, you make it work. Thanks. I'm making something work. That's good. I'm working it. I'm working the magic. I'm still here. I just got lost in the music world on Spotify. I'm listening to something called 90s Road Trip music. It's a pretty cool playlist. All right, let's throw some blue on here, and then I want to do some hatch lines, and we'll wrap up on it. This has been a really fun visit down Fishing Shack Row. All right, let's throw some hatch lines, and we'll do that with a Sharpie. Here's the collection of the colors I was using tonight, right here, the creative markers. It's a good screenshot. And actually, you know what? All right, let me try the Sharpie first. If that doesn't work, I have a backup plan. I'm thinking ahead, and I don't usually do that too often, but I am thinking ahead a little bit. Oh, that was hard to get off. All right. I want to make this roof overhang appear a little deeper, so I'm going to do hatch lines like this. So you see how those horizontal, well, they're not perfectly horizontal, they're wonky. We'll call them, instead of horizontal, we'll call them wonkazontal. My wonkazontal lines here are just showing the depth of the overhang of the roof. I think it's enough to give that kind of 3D look to it. Very cheerful and tropical. I know it's Maine, but still. Yeah, Pyra, it doesn't. So I love you said that. It doesn't have to be in Maine. One of the cool things is I love when you guys use your imagination to picture my sketches in different locations. So, you know, as I was sketching, I'm thinking it's more like tropical Caribbean as well because of the colors. So colors have power to take us to different places. Physically, and also different places emotionally, the way we feel, right? The colors are really powerful. Great sketch. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. You recently listened to the Stone Satisfaction by Devo. It's better than the original. Yeah, I love Devo's version. I do love their version. All right, so put in the comments, guys, where do you imagine this fishing shack is? I want to know what you think. Just give me a location. It'd be fun to hear what you guys think. Now, Edie, you're a bad influence because I want to listen to that now. I'm actually searching for it. I can't get no satisfaction. All right. Thanks, Edie. Got it going right here, see? All right, guys, let me know in the chat, where do you think this is? Also, let me know in the chat, what is some kind of architecture you'd like me to sketch on future live streams? Let me know. Fishing shacks, I don't care. Throw your suggestions in. What kind of buildings, architecture, houses, locations? I am open for suggestions. And maybe one day you'll see your suggestion happen. Most recently, we had Edie's suggestion of the... Edie, am I going to get the name right without looking? Unisphere? Is it the Unisphere? I got to cheat now. Oh my gosh. I hope I got it right tonight. So Edie made a suggestion last week about sketching the... Yes, I got it. The Unisphere. Right here. Unisphere in Flushing Meadows, Queens. A leftover relic from the 19... Did someone tell me the year? 36 World's Fair? That doesn't sound right. 64? I don't know the year of the World's Fair. I need to know that. 67 World's Fair? Anyway, this is the Unisphere suggested by Edie. So guys, I'm always open for ideas. I agree with you, Edie. I like their version better. I gotta write something on that sign. Where's a white gel pen? I don't have a lot of space, so I think I'm just gonna write. That pen doesn't work. I think since it's a fishing shack, I'm gonna write the obvious thing, which would be bait. All right, so we have a bait shop here. All right, so it says bait. Unisphere, ding, 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 10 points for me. DB, good to see you. Off the coast of Gulf of Mexico, New Orleans. Ooh, I like that. That's so cool. Thanks, DB. Yeah, DB inspired the fish shack. I didn't know you were watching. So good to see you. So DB, thank you for your suggestion the other live stream about doing some fishing shacks. So this was inspired by your comment on the last live stream. Thank you so much. And I'm planning on doing a wonky fishing shack workshop this summer. I'm also looking for other ideas. I would love to do some workshops with you guys. All right, so I'm imagining metal siding. Not siding. I'm an architect. I should know the difference between siding and roofing. Take two. I'm sketching some metal roofing on there. That's how just with these kind of lines. So it's supposed to look like metal panels. Could be in Bar Harbor, Maine. Ooh, I wish I was in Bar Harbor, Maine. I'll tell you that. Yeah, absolutely. That's 100% true. It could be there. I love this. Where else? Where else, guys? Oh, the 1964 World's Fair. Okay. That was the Unisphere. I always want to say, what is an ionosphere? Is that even something? I always think ionosphere. I don't know what that is and why that word pops into my brain. Thank you, Edie. All right, I want to pull this door out. I think the door is getting a little lost, so we're just going to pull it out with some purple, pal. Perhaps purple, pal. I love alliteration. Sounds like you guys are really enjoying the fishing shack sketch. Thank you so much. Thank you to the 7 viewers I see. I should do what I did the other night and just bring out the TikTok live. Was that annoying when I did that the other night, guys? It was kind of fun for me just to hold the phone, show TikTok what I was doing. Maybe I'll do that instead of talking about it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the phone. We're going to put TikTok live on, just show people what I'm doing here. The ionosphere is in the upper layer of the atmosphere. Thank you. Okay, so I'm not I'm not 100% crazy. It is actually something. That's so funny. Oh, Cameron has a suggestion to sketch the Farnsworth House by Mies van der Rohe. You know you're talking to an architecture student when you see the name Mies van der Rohe. Oh yeah, Mies. We used to say in college, we love Mises to pieces. Mies van der Rohe, an incredibly talented architect. I'm trying to think, he did in New York City. He did, I think it's the Lever House building. If you guys want to Google, Edie, you may know this building. I think it's the Lever House building, designed by Mies van der Rohe in New York City. It might be his only New York City building. Maybe this was Cameron. I don't know the years. Was this back in the 60s, 40s? No, 60s maybe. He also designed something really cool called the Barcelona Pavilion, which I did not see. I wish I had seen it when I was there. All right, guys. Hey, if you're on TikTok, what? My phone wants to update. No, you can't update right now. No, I want to go on TikTok. Guys, if you're on TikTok, feel free to go over to TikTok and stay here on YouTube as well. I want to just say hello to TikTok land. And just show TikTok what's happening here on the page. I think this has been a pretty fun stream tonight, fun sketch. Let's see. How do I go live? Live. This TikTok thing is interesting. Let's go live. It says Monday sketch, but we know it's not Monday. All right. All right. I am live on TikTok and live with you guys here as well. All right. Hey there, TikTok land. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm live stream sketching on Facebook and YouTube right now. And I wanted to bring you guys in TikTok world up to date. And you can see what we're sketching. We are sketching a wonky fishing shack. And it could be anywhere in your imagination, anywhere you visualize this building to be. I'm using fancy words late at night, visualize. Yeah, so this was done tonight. We used Sharpie creative markers, a lot of different ones. You can see them here. Boom. Some gel pens as well. And just a regular straight up black Sharpie marker. And it's been really a lot of fun to sketch this wonky fishing shack. And the support of everybody on Facebook and YouTube watching, and the comments have been fun. So join me for a few minutes here on TikTok. I'm going to try to hold the phone, sketch, and talk at the same time. If you had to eliminate one of those things from me, what would it be? Would it be the talking, the holding the phone, or the sketching? Let me know in the comments. Yandi, if you're in the house, good to see you on TikTok. I hope you're doing well, man. Long time, no see. No see? I'm just making up words. Cameron is saying that the Lever House building was built in the 1950s. Also, Mies didn't design the Lever House. Oh, the Seagram's Tower. Thank you. I didn't remember the name. The Seagram's Tower. I'm old. So thank you, Cameron, for fact checking me. I appreciate that 100%. So guys, check out the Seagram building, New York City. Google it up. Mies van der Rohe has nothing to do with wonky fishing shacks. But that's the kind of fun chats we have on our Facebook and YouTube live streams. So TikTok people, go join my YouTube page. It's a lot of fun. We have amazing people in there. Love them so much. Very, very cool. Hello, other TikTok watchers. I hope you're doing great. This is like the, what do you call it? Inception. It's a show within a show within a show. All right, let's do some final comments. See what else is going on. TikTok peeps. I'm just gonna let you see what we're doing here. Pyra says, phones and laptops always seem to want to update when you're in the middle of youth. I know. I went to go on TikTok and my phone wanted to update. WTF? What the phone? WTF? What the phone? Um, the on Also TikTok people. I asked my YouTubers and Facebookers, um, if what buildings, what would you like to see me sketch in the future? Any specific buildings or building type? Houses, apartments, skyscrapers, any locations? Let me know. I'd love for you to tell me. And JLM says the On Liang Tong building, Chinese architecture. Long, did I say that right? The On Liang Tong building. That was kind of fun to say, actually. Let's pull out this orange color. I'm going to Google that one. Cameron said it's funny. Mies was one of the modernist architects who was excluded from designing the United Nations, despite designing pulling from the international style. They excluded him. What the heck? Why would they do that to Mies van der Rohe? Guys, Google Mies van der Rohe, Mies. Just put Mies architect. You'll get information. I think one of the most beautiful buildings or structures he did was the Barcelona pavilion, which I believe was for an exhibition, just like the Unisphere we talked about. So I would love, just go check his stuff out. Maybe we'll do some Mies sketching. All right, this is looking cool, guys. I'm really digging this one. Pyro says I can ignore my phone all day and will try to update the second I'm trying to answer a call or send a text or post to Instagram. I know. What is with technology doing that stuff? Come on, tech. All right. DB says, what do you think about bringing the corner lines down a little? The building looks like it is floating. Oh, let's see. DB says, yes, DB. Oh, man. All right. You caught something. Guys, let's give it up for DB in the chat. DB's watching on Facebook. TikTokers, again, join us on the YouTube site or Facebook. I'd rather see on YouTube. All right, DB, you are so observant. Here's what you noticed, and here's what I forgot to do. I wanted to sketch stone at the base of the building, and I didn't. I left it blank. So we are going to sketch some stone. Let me get a white creative marker. That is a really good catch. So DB's talking about this area down here. Yeah, I purposely left that blank because I was going to do a different building material and I forgot to render it. So rendering is basically just adding detail, bringing it to life a little more. So, right, so now that it's white, but I'm going to come back and sketch some stonework on top of it. Great catch. The zoo. You want me to sketch the zoo? I would love to sketch the zoo. The Bronx Zoo. Bronx Zoo is a cool place. Central Park Zoo is a cool place. There's some really cool structures there. Maybe we'll sketch the Central Park Zoo sometime. All right, guys, I'll show you how I like to draw stonework. Vinny, Jeannie, Mickey, I see you guys on TikTok. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for watching, TikTokers. Pardon the shaky camera. I am holding the camera and sketching, talking, chewing gum, drinking water, and doing a ventriloquist act all at the same time. Oh yeah, also trying to find my Sharpie. You guys are awesome. Mies was late Art Deco minimalism. Yeah, Mies is definitely one of the architects of modernist minimalism, and that Sharpie's not working. What the Sharpie? We're gonna use a red pen. Oops, there we go. Sorry, TikTok, just bear with me again. All right, so let's just draw some stone across the base of the building. Give a little bit of texture. Would they use stone on fishing shack that's on top of a dock. Probably not. Well, actually, that's not true. Sometimes you use whatever materials are available, right? Richard, hello. Good to see you. Gandhi, great to see you again. Roger, hope you're doing well. I don't really like the redstone, but it kind of is there. Do rocks. DB rocks. Yes, DB does rock. Add boats to your fare to my shop. I could add boats. That would be. I like that idea. Pyro, good to see you. Have a great day. Take care. Be well. Thank you for watching on YouTube. You're awesome. Keep up your artwork as well. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap in a minute. Let me know if you have final questions, comments, or suggestions for me. Did I miss anything in the chat? Maybe. Scott, good to see you. I see Glenna, good to see you on the TikTok. Take care. Love the rocks. Evening all. Hey, Linda, good to see you in the house. Oh, that's cool that you love the rocks. I'm actually not digging the rocks. I'm glad you like them. That's all that matters. What else can I do, guys? I think we're all basically done with our wonky fishing shack sketch. And Linda's in the house. Linda, just for you earlier, I did break out some green, especially chartreuse. But since you're back watching here on the Facebook, let's pull out a green creative marker and add some green for you. Guys, check out, please follow me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, wherever. I have announcements coming up about a workshop I'm teaching at Stationery Fest in Brooklyn on August 1st. I am super excited and super nervous at the same time. I love teaching, but yeah. So check out info on that if you are in the area, or if you go into Stationery Fest, check it out. I'd love for you guys to sign up for my workshop. You can go to Stationery Fest website right now. I think look under workshops, and I think mine's posted. I think I need to add pictures or send them pictures to add. It'll be loose style sketching of New York City, some buildings. Cool. All right, so Linda, here we go. For you, I'm throwing down some green because you are an awesome human being. It is 9:30, and I was going to wrap up at 9. Holy cow. I actually have a real world design project that I am going to be full force on starting tomorrow. All right, TikTokers, feel free to say hello in the comments, guys. Yes, chartreuse. Linda's so excited. I love that. All right, Edie, great seeing you. Yep, I'm wrapping up also. Great seeing you. Have a great night. Thank you for your help and your fact checking. Appreciate it. If you ever want to be a mod for my YouTube, let me know, because we need Jen is a moderator. I could always use some more, for when we do grow to 1 million viewers. If you're interested, let me know. If not, no worries. It's all good. It's very chill. Linda, I was talking about doing it with a workshop this summer, maybe fishing shacks, our kind of Zoom workshops. All right, cool. All right, guys, I'm just going to throw down some white lines here on this side of the barn with a gel pen. Thank you, TikTok, for bearing with me because I am holding a phone and sketching. So my phone is not on a, what do you call it, stand, tripod, or anything. It's just literally in my shaky hand. Matthew, I see you on TikTok. Hello. FL, Florida Hockey. FL Hockey, I saw on TikTok. Brains is on TikTok. Where do you guys come up with all these funky names? All right, guys. Ta-da. Let's put a frame around it, see what it looks like framed. Linda said, "Oh, you are the best." No, you're the best. Let's put a little frame around here, guys. And we'll put a big frame as well. Let's just say we're going to crop that out. What do you think? That's kind of a cool little piece right there, cropped out, right? Cameron, great seeing you. Have a great night. Take care. I will definitely check the messages. Thank you for resending it to me. I will let you know. And again, I'm more than happy to write a reference for you. I may have some questions, of course, though. All right. All right, let's put a big frame around it. Ooh. Let's see that's kind of our frame. Let me zoom out for the TikTok peeps. Hey, TikTok peeps, if you follow me, if you haven't followed me yet, I would love that. Give me a like out there. Also, join us or follow me on YouTube at the INKspired Life. Would love to grow the YouTube side of things. We always have great chats going on in YouTube and Facebook as well. All right, I'd appreciate that. You guys are awesome. All right, there you go. It's what it looks like kind of framed. I like this one, guys. What do you think? Actually, I kind of like cropping the building out on the right. Instead of showing the entire building, I like cropping it off kind of here. I think it leaves it open to you guys for your imagination to kind of complete the building on the right. Let me know, do you like the building cropped here on the right, or would you rather see the whole image? This will be our last question of the night. Hello, people on TikTok land. How many people are actually watching? 3? I can't tell. I really haven't live streamed on TikTok too much. It says you've got a goal. I don't know. Was there a goal on TikTok? I have no idea how this TikTok thing works. All right. DB gave me thumbs up. Thank you so much. I got 3 thumbs up from DB. That is a compliment. DB is a great artist. Linda is a great artist as well. All right, guys. Any other final questions, comments, thoughts? Let me know in the chat. And before I go, I always like to do a quick zoom up. Little zoom. TikTok, I'm bringing you closer. Sorry if it's blurry. And I'm going to bring you guys closer at home on YouTube, Facebook, just so you can see some of the details close up. And just to show you that, the lines really are very loose and wonky. There you go. That's a good view. Right? So the whole idea is a wonky fishing shack. There should really not be many straight lines on a wonky sketch. At least for my style. So I really want loose, wavy, scribbly lines, some texture, some layers, a bit of mishmash happening. This is not about perfection. My sketches are about imperfection. I am perfection. Imperfection allows a lot of freedom. We're not paranoid about making mistakes. When we're imperfect, we don't have to be, for me, I'm not being really rigid and tight with my lines. They're very loose and flowy. So grant yourself permission to sketch with imperfection. All right, guys. Linda says, I have a fishing shack from you, Jason. It is displayed in the dining room. That's awesome. Wow. Let's put that here on the comments. Right there. So you guys can see it. Right there. Right there. Boom. Thank you, Linda. That's so cool. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We're gonna switch to the face view cam because I want to talk to you guys a little heart to heart sign off here. Let's go here. Can you guys see me? Ooh, there I am. TikTok. I don't know if I can flip you guys while I'm live. I don't think I can flip the camera. So I am so sorry. Thank you guys for joining on TikTok. I appreciate y'all so much. Remember, follow me here. I'd love for you guys to go over to YouTube and follow me on YouTube at the INKspired Life. And let me talk to you guys there. All right, TikTok's done. Hey guys, I just want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart and the top and the middle, the entire heart. I appreciate if you spend a minute with me, a second with me, 10 minutes, an hour. It's all good. If I'm in the background or you're falling asleep to me or you're actually being inspired to paint, sketch, be creative, that's awesome. Your time's valuable and I really appreciate you so much. Let's keep growing this thing we're doing here, this community. I believe in creativity for positivity, and I cannot do that alone. Let's do this together, guys. We're a creative team here. I appreciate y'all so much. Until we meet again, sketch boldly, live creatively, and inspire endlessly. See you soon.